using a stable fiber optic internet connection. First of all, we're going to do a quick test by being connected via Wi-Fi. And for the rest of the video, I'm going to be connected via an Ethernet cable because it always helps you to get a stable ping and a faster internet connection. As you can see, connected on Wi-Fi, the router is like 2 meters away from the PlayStation. It's very close, so I have a full signal strength, and as you can see, these are the results I get. Now what we need to do is to go and set up internet connection, but use a LAN cable this time, and I'm going to keep the settings on easy, and just for a quick basic test. And we're gonna check the internet connection right now. Type 2. As you can see, the speeds improved dramatically. This is no difference. This is not Photoshop. This is not fake. This is basically what happens when you connect your PlayStation via an Ethernet instead of a router. And this, keep in mind, the download speed is 5 times faster and the upload speed is 2 times faster. Now we're gonna go ahead and start to try some DNS codes right now and use custom internet connection. Of course, I will not set up a custom IP address and open ports for the moment because I do not target the NAT type, but I'm going to use custom DNS settings. The first one we're gonna use, as you can see on the table or the chart, is Google's public DNS, which have for primary 8.8.8.8 and secondary 8.8.4.4. And then we're gonna do automatic MTU, do not use, and we're gonna test the internet connection again to see if it really makes a difference. So as you can see, the download speed is went from 250 to 170, but the upload speed went up to 140, for example, megabit per second. Now this might also be due to the fact that even the fiber optic is not that stable, so I'm gonna go ahead and run another test a second time just to see, like for example right now we get a 276 and a 130, so it actually improved the download speed on the second test and improved the upload speed as well. And we're gonna test again just to make sure a third time that the DNS codes did actually help us. And as you can see, we're getting more like a faster upload speed and the same amount of download speed. Now this might also be due to the internet that is quite unstable even for fiber optic, and it might not make a difference at all, but we're gonna keep going for the video. Sometimes the DNS settings actually do solve other issues like connection problems, but right now we're trying to see if they help improve the speed. Second one we're gonna try is the Cloudflare primary DNS and the secondary 1.1.1.1, 1.0.0.1, MTU automatic, do not use, and we're going to test internet connection again just to see if this makes any difference. As you can see, we're back on slower upload speed and slower download speed. Now keep in mind, I'm in France, and the DNS servers actually depend on your location in the world, whether it helps you get a faster or a slower internet connection. So we're gonna test another time just to make sure that it was not a faulty test. As you can see, 270 for download, but only 7 for upload. We're gonna do one last test. Like, these results may seem weird, but like we just make sure that, as you can see, we're back on 237 and 56. So using Cloudflare's public DNS is like no DNS. We get a slower upload speed. So far Google's DNS helped us improve our upload speed and a bit of download speed sometimes. We're gonna go ahead and try another DNS code. Now I'm not gonna try all of them because it will make a video that is way too long, but we're gonna try to do like at least 5. So DNS advantage 156.154.70.1 for primary and 156.154.71.1. This is the DNS advantage, and we're gonna do, as you can see, we're doing 3 tests per DNS to make sure that it's not a faulty test. So as you can see, this one actually crushed my download speed and upload speed, but it might be a faulty one, maybe from doing too many tests. So we're gonna try again to make sure that this DNS did not actually ruin my connection. As you can see, this DNS doesn't seem to be a good one for us because it reduced our download speed like from 250 to 80, and then it reduced our upload speed that we had with Google from 130 to 5. So yeah, we're gonna try another code right now. This one is no good for us. We're gonna go ahead and try another DNS, which is this time the Open DNS Home. Primary will be 208.67.220.220. Secondary will be 208.67.222.222, and then we're gonna get next, MTU, not use, and test internet settings. For the Open DNS Home, we get a stable download speed that's around 200, which is okay. Like 200, 250, 190, I think it's pretty much due to the internet and not the DNS code. But right here, our upload speed improved back to 130, almost as good as we had it with Google. So this is actually a good DNS. We're gonna do 2 more tests just to make sure that the speed actually reached this value, and always make sure it's an Ethernet cable, it's not connected to Wi-Fi. So connection speed download 226, upload 135. This one seems to be good. It gives us a stable upload of 130 megabit per second, and the download varies from 220 to 250 to 200. So it's kind of a good one, but not the best one. So far, the best DNS is Google's. Now we're gonna go ahead and do one more test. And there we go. Maybe there will be more DNS that I didn't try and that were actually good, but maybe I'll do a part 2 because this video is already too long. We're gonna try, finally, let us say, the safe DNS. So it's 195.46.39.39, and the secondary 195.46.39.40. And I forgot to mention that changing DNS code on your system does not bring you any problem, no privacy issues, and it doesn't matter for your IP address or anything, so don't be scared about that. This one gives us a fast download speed of 240, but a slower upload speed of 56 megabits per second. We're gonna try to do one more test just to make sure that it's the same results. We're getting around a good download speed, but the upload speed is not the best. So on the 5 DNS codes that I tested, Google, Cloudflare, DNS Advantage, OpenDNS, and SafeDNS, I can clearly say that we have a winner, which is Google's public DNS. But at the same time, we do have the DNS, the Open DNS, that was actually quite good and almost as fast as the Google's Google's public and primary and secondary DNS. So we're gonna set back the Google's DNS and we're gonna test the